Hello, Leo. Welcome to your monthly reading for August 2024. This is for Leo and Leo rising and Leo moon. And let's jump into it. If you are new to my channel, I use astrology, tarot, and my guides to go a little deeper here. All right. In the hopes that you feel like you get a personal reading. Now, this month, Leo, first things first. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Leo. I'm very excited for you. This is going to be a really big month for you, okay? I hope you're having a wonderful birthday season. There's going to be a lot to unpack, so let me get started. There are definitely going to be shifts, really big shifts this month. You may already be feeling it, all right, when, the sun moved into your sign last month, but there are some truly amazing aspects. Everything underlined in green are aspects that I really want you to pay attention to. As always, the blue asterisks are the best aspects of the month. Now, you see, we have an amazing new moon in your sign. We'll go to that in a second, because even though there are some amazing aspects this month, it may feel like a roller coaster at times, okay? Especially when we get to mid-month, all right? You might feel like you are in a car with a student driver. This is a month where you may want to you may find yourself practicing patience, and I would encourage it. This is going to be that type of month. You see Mercury also goes retrograde as soon as we hit the ground running. It is more like we hit the ground walking, okay? Walking in circles. There's 3 other planets retrograde, but Mercury retrograde is going to be pretty much the entire month. And you see halfway through the month, Mercury goes way back into your sign, all right? So really, really, really interesting month where it really is practicing patience. And I want you to make that a big takeaway. Imagine living in a high-rise building, all right? You live in the penthouse. Of course you do, Leo. You're Leos. You live in the penthouse, and you get in your elevator. There's this adorable kid, such an adorable kid, who has pressed every single button, okay? So you're... Speaking of tests, okay, so you're going to grin, you're going to smile, you're going to be grateful that you live in a penthouse, that there, elevators do exist. That is what I'm talking about. Really keep your frequencies raised high, because there are going to be some things, especially with Mercury retrograde. And then when we get to mid-month, which I'll talk about, and not every aspect is on this. There's a lot happening, but let's talk about your new moon. That's happening on Sunday, August 4th. This is really, really, really special. It's at 13 degrees, very ambitious. It's very goal oriented. It's an excellent new moon. Definitely plant seeds. It is in your sign. You may feel a lot of changes happening in your life. It doesn't matter that Mercury is retrograde. You're going to feel changes in your life. Jupiter and Mars, by the way, are sextiling the sun and moon here. This is going to be really special. Remember, Jupiter and Mars are in Gemini in your 11th house of your hopes and wishes and dreams. So when I say plant seeds, when I say set intentions, really, really do it this day. Now, you see Mercury will go retrograde this day as well. Here's the thing. I know a lot of people, they freak out when they hear Mercury retrograde. And sure, it does have an impact on communication, mishaps, technology, travel delays, etc. But as long as you are mentally prepared for it, you'll be fine, okay? Sometimes nothing happens, right? Everyone's different. Everyone has a different birth chart. Everyone's affected differently. I did actually do a Mercury in retrograde video and what to avoid during Mercury retrograde. If you want to see that, I'll leave it at the end of this video, all right? And I made it coincidentally last year when Mercury was retrograde in Virgo, as it is. So it may really resonate because Mercury goes retrograde in Virgo first. All right. Now, the other benefit so with Mercury retrograde, that's just reassessing your life. That is reassessing, circumstances that you're in. That's really taking a time to reevaluate things. So use this time for that. All right. You are going to feel a slowdown, but there's a reason for that. And so really take this take advantage of this. Milk it up, all right? Because you really, really want to spend time rethinking things, and you're gonna get the time this month. Now, another thing with Mercury retrograde, a lot of people from your past could come back when Mercury goes retrograde in your sign mid-month. Yes, it can be relationships. Yes, it can be exes. It is a good time to ask yourself, like, is there a reason for this? Is there a reason for this? All right. So another thing with Mercury retrograde is you could be revisiting old projects that you had been working on in the past that you got too busy to, maybe you were writing a book, maybe you were doing a painting, maybe you were starting a boy band, whatever it is, you may revisit it now. All right. Now, the other thing is Venus is actually going to be leaving your sign all on the same day. You see that all on Sunday, August 4th. Venus is moving into Virgo. Now, this is really interesting because Venus is in its fall in Virgo. However, with that said, and retrograde in Virgo, but Venus is everything that your heart desires, you doing what your heart desires. Virgo wants to analyze all that. Virgo wants to deconstruct it, say, do you really want this? Is this what you really want? Do you really like purple on your, boots, whatever it is. Anyway, it's looking at things through this analytical lens when it comes to love and relationships and money and beauty and creativity. So just know that Virgo rules your second house. So you could have a lot of activity with money. Second house is money, income, salary. All right. And even with the retrograde, rethinking moments or activity with money. But even still, Venus and Virgo, again, very analytical. I've made the analogy before. Venus and Virgo is like someone's about to kiss you. You're about to have this kiss, but that person says, wait, stop. Can you like tippy toe a little bit and it actually tilt your head? I want to take a selfie. Wait 1 second. Let me bring out my phone. Oh, look, the sun's out. Turn this way so we can get. That's Venus and Virgo. Just kind of like putting a lot of thought into something that should just be like simple. But anyway, you still get the kiss, by the way. You still get the kiss. Now, the sun will sextile Jupiter on Wednesday, August 7th. 16 degrees. This is great. So this is you breaking out the trombone, the tambourine. This is a very optimistic aspect. This is really wonderful. Remember, the sun is in your sign and it's sextiling Jupiter. Some really great social moments here. You could have really great moments with friends, groups you belong to, organizations that you belong to. Your creativity could be off the charts. This aspect is all about expanding your horizons. Good luck and good fortune. Remember that we're talking about Jupiter here in your 11th house. So also your hopes and wishes and dreams. Very optimistic energy, and actually one of the best days because Mercury is conjuncting Venus this day as well. So really nice. Hello, this is very, very, very nice. Really great time to socialize. Have a lot of fun here. You could get really great messages around love or money around this time, especially because Venus rules money, but also Venus is in Virgo in your second house of money. A lot of things from the past could come around this time. People from your past with good news, with some things that are really, nice, really nice. Okay. So really like this aspect. And then we get to Wednesday, August 14th. Mars conjuncting Jupiter. Boom. This is amazing. This is the planet of action, power, drive, conjuncting the planet of good luck, good fortune, expansion, profit, wisdom. I mean, wow. And it's such a powerful aspect. You will likely feel it a week before. You'll feel it a week after. This is really big. You can find growth around this time, expansion around this time. It is big boss energy, a lot of drive, you'll feel that confidence, that in overdrive, like really, really nice, going after your hopes and wishes and dreams. And you may feel a lot of growth in that. Remember, this Mars conjuncting Jupiter, both planets in Gemini in your 11th house of your hopes and wishes and dreams. So Mars did move into Gemini, by the way, July 20th. So a lot of things moving in this direction. And now, boom, you got this great aspect. But you always want to remember, with Mars, you want to take action. Mars wants you to take action. So you could feel very compelled around this time too as well. All right. So in terms of expanding things in your world and having a lot of luck around it. Now, let's get down to business, Leo. Now we get to the second half of the month. So You see, the day after Mars conjuncting Jupiter, we have Mars squaring Saturn. This is happening Thursday, August 15th. This is a powerful aspect. One of the reasons why this is powerful, you can just look at all the other aspects that are happening. So they're all just kind of clumped together. And so Mars squaring Saturn, first of all, this is the two malefic planets getting together. And you may feel a squeeze, all right? You may start feeling a squeeze. Now, it could be with a friend too, by the way. There could be something with a friend where you just don't see eye to eye, or again, like a group you belong to. But Saturn is in Pisces in your 8th house. And so you really want to look at that. That is, the 8th house has this level of depth to it. It is a little intense. There is a lot of transformation. Okay. So you could be feeling this squeeze in terms of something asking you to transform. So in some ways it can feel intense, but it may be something that you really, really, really want, because it is that butterfly energy, right? Caterpillar butterfly energy. But I want you to do keep in mind that you've got Mars, the planet of conflict, with Saturn, the planet of restriction. So again, you may feel this for a week. You may feel it for a few days. You could feel restrictions with your passions. You could feel conflicted about your passions. You could feel just something here where you do feel a little bit of a squeeze, limitations. That's what Saturn is. It's a time to work with these energies. Remember, practice patience. All right. Practice patience. Y'all are going to be fine. Focus on, it's not a time to be, like overly defensive or super reactive. No palms to the face, none of that energy, because with this kind of aspect, there can be authority figures that are a little like around this time. Okay. Maybe even fishing for confrontation. Remember, Mars squaring Saturn is for the collective. So they're going to feel this too. They're going to feel the pressure. They're going to want an outlet. And I'm not saying that every Leo is going to experience this. It's just something that happens with this type of aspect. You may not even feel it at all, but if you do, just grin and bear it. Work with these energies. Avoid their bear traps. Let karma work its magic. Mars really is coming in hot. So continue to pursue your goals. Just continue to pursue your goals. Don't let anyone get your goat. Don't let anyone get your lion. Okay. You got that right. Don't let anyone dictate your feelings or get in the way of your personal growth, your spiritual growth. You will be fine. Trust your intuition. Now, over the weekend, August 17th to the 18th, we've got Mercury squaring Uranus, Venus opposing Saturn, Venus squaring Jupiter. So, yes, when you put all this together, sure, there could be something surprising that comes out of the blue, some news that you hear, especially something from the past. Remember, Mercury is retrograde in your sign. Again, it could be something about, like relationship, past relationship. It can be career as well. Venus opposite Saturn, not a great day to start a relationship or like a long-lasting commitment. That's what Saturn is as well. That stability and the long-term energy, long-term goals. Because it is opposite Venus, and Saturn, remember, test you. Saturn is today, if you start something new today, Saturn is going to say, do you really, really, really want this? I'm going to test you. I'm going to really test you on this. And then Venus squaring Jupiter, that's actually just like avoid being overindulgent and whatnot. But anyway, you see how active Saturn is. All right. You see how active Saturn is. Saturn is all about, limitations, restrictions, the taskmaster planet, life lessons, the planet of hard knocks. But Saturn is also karma. Saturn rewards you. All right. So with Saturn retrograde at this time, ask yourself, what are some limitations that you may see that you can work with or work around or even just dissolve? What are some limitations you might be having for yourself? This is a really good time to ask these questions, and Saturn may be enforcing that. Saturn is really the fun police right now. You're having a lot of fun. It's your birthday season. You're on the beach playing, volleyball with your friends, and Saturn comes along and kicks your volleyball into the ocean. you kind of have to work with his rules. You kind of have to work with Saturn's rules. You just go get the volleyball, smile, do a little giggle, like, okay. But you, again, you may feel this squeeze, but remember, Saturn is doing this just to test you. Saturn is karma. Saturn rewards you. You pass these tests, you're going to be rewarded. So you definitely want to work with these energies. Saturn is discipline. And again, Saturn is in your 8th house. So there could be something here with shared resources as well. Relationships, intimacy. When I say shared resources, like joint bank accounts, inheritance, investments, bonuses, commissions, loans, they're all, you know, fair game around this time. Now, Monday, August 19th, we've got the full moon in Aquarius, the same day that now you see Jupiter square Saturn. So you see the bundle of these Saturn squares. You also have the sun squaring Uranus. I don't think I wrote that down. I ran out of room again. Oh, and if you are new to my channel, after I do your spread, that's when I break it down week by week. And I talk about all the aspects that are not on this whiteboard that are relevant to you and want you to pay attention to. But this full moon, sun squaring Uranus coming after Mercury squaring Uranus. Again, there really could be something here with the Uranus squares. Uranus is in Taurus in your 10th house of career. So there could be something surprising, some sort of shakeup. Maybe your boss announces they're leaving. Maybe there was, you know, a colleague who, you know, ate all the cake in the break room, whatever it is. There's just something here where you're just going to be like, oh, whoa. And then full moons illuminate. So this full moon in Aquarius is illuminating. So these things come to the surface with full moons. They also culminate. Something coming to an end. Aquarius is your opposite sign, so partnerships, relationships, something that you may be really thinking about hard now. Like maybe this is time. And again, you've got a lot of career stuff. It could be career. It could be maybe you have a business partner, a colleague, someone that you've employed. There may be something where you just may consider it, or even at least just having a conversation or recognizing it. Remember, with this illumination now, but really thinking something really needs to go. All right. There may be something here. Think back to February 9th of this year when we had the corresponding new moon in Aquarius. Incidentally, when the sun was squaring Uranus and the moon at that time too. So there could have been something that started around that time. And now there's something that needs to, like, okay, I got to move on to the next level. Now Jupiter squares Saturn. Remember, Jupiter expands, Saturn restricts. So this is a time to be flexible. Jupiter is optimistic. All right. But Saturn wants that discipline. Like I said, he's throwing your volleyball in the sea. Who does that? Saturn. Because he wants discipline. All right. So just be patient. Remember, even with the Mercury retrograde, time to reassess. And you may feel it really kick into high gear around this time. Just remember, you create your reality, Leo. Okay. You make your life meaningful with the things that you bring into your life. And so just remember that. Okay. Always just vibrate at this high frequency. Even Albert Einstein himself said, match the frequency of the reality you want. You can't help but get that reality. So with these squares, sure, they may be a little challenging, but challenges make you stronger. Okay. So always have that perspective. Now, on August 22nd, we officially move into Virgo season. So a lot of emphasis on money, self-worth, self-value, even things in your material or your physical world, like material possessions and whatnot. We'll talk about that later. Tuesday, the 27th of August, Venus trining Uranus. So this is absolutely amazing. This is when you could have something really special come through in terms of money and career. This is very, very harmonious, and this is Uranus, so surprises and breakthroughs with money and career. Very social aspect, but money, creativity could be really heightened, because don't forget, Venus is in Virgo in your 2nd house of money. Uranus is in Taurus in your 10th house of career. Something really nice here at the end of the month, at the same time that Mercury goes direct. Mercury officially goes direct. And then on Thursday, the 29th, Venus trining Pluto. That is absolutely amazing. One of the best aspects of the month. I ran out of the room. It's not up here. So write it in your calendars. I keep dropping all the cards. Write it in your calendars. Venus trining Pluto is is huge. It's huge. One of the best aspects of the month, you'll feel it a few days before, a few days after. This is intimacy. This is relationships. This is love, power in love. This is Venus is moving into Libra this day too. So you are definitely going to, and Venus is in its domicile in Libra. So I love this. This is really nice. Something here with definitely something with partnerships. It can be career, it can be romance, but it's just really special. We'll talk about it later. So let's get started and see what's going. And I've got Venus trine Pluto in my chart, like natally in my chart. I can tell you it's really, really nice. So let's get started. Leo, let's see what's going on for y'all for August 2024 for Leo and Leo rising and Leo moon. And if you want to read for any other placements in your chart, you are absolutely welcome to. If you know your birth chart, Leo, I'm sorry. So the air conditioner's off. When the air conditioner's off in 90-degree weather, because it's so loud, I don't want you to not hear me. The cards get a little sticky, so that's why I'm just like, I gotta really pay attention. So let me stop talking. Okay, Leo, let's see what's going on for you for August 2024. Leo, happy birthday. I hope you're having an amazing birthday season. So much work, money, stuff happening for y'all. Really big things, okay? And Pluto's pretty active, partnerships, relationships. Anyway, y'all are amazing. Let's see what's going on for y'all. Okay, so, wow. You are definitely having a big month, okay? And happy birthday. I think I said that, but y'all are having a big month. I do a traditional Celtic cross spread, by the way. And if we need to pull clarifiers, we will. Let's get started. You got the star. So this is really nice because I'm getting energetically, it seems like some of y'all may have already gotten good news or something great has already happened in your life. You could have felt like the shift. You could have felt like things are aligning for me now. Things are really, really nice. I mean, that's what the star is. It could have to do with a partnership or relationship as well in work, career, love, romance, whatever resonates with you, because the star attributed to Aquarius. Remember, Aquarius rules your 7th house. Partnerships and relationships. It's your opposite side. Now, this is really great. I love that there are 8 stars. They're all 8 pointed. Even the card 17, 1, 7 equals 8. 8, success, prosperity, and numerology, right? So this is really, 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 really nice. Also, and it references like card 8, strength card. You would know all about that because you're Leo. Strength card is attributed to Leo. But there's a lot of growth. There's a lot of fertility in this card. There's a lot of healing too. There's a lot of nice energy. A lot of faith. Having faith in yourself, having faith that everything's working out for you. Now, you've got the Hanged Man. Whoa, huge, big change happening in your life this month, all right? It's in the heart of your spread. This is really great. The Hanged Man comes right before the Death card, all right? So the Death card is transformation. This is ready, preparing yourself for this big transformation that you want. You see, he put himself here. He put himself here. You see the smile on his face. You see the halo around his head, a lot of enlightenment. This is really, 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 really special because it is saying that this month you are going to be surrendering those things that no longer serve you well. You're going to be making some sacrifices too, things that you want to, all right, to have this big change in your life because things are aligning for you now. So and when I say making those sacrifices, again, there may be some really big things that you think about this month. Remember, you're going deep with these retrogrades and it's your birthday season. I say this all the time. Anyone going through their birthday season asks the big questions. They say, oh, I'm turning another age. And what have I accomplished? What do I want to accomplish? What is it? Like they have those moments. So you're definitely going through it. So this is really, really, really nice. Just remember to make that surrender, and there's going to be something new that comes out of this for you. All right. And because it is card 12, by the way. So 1, 2 equals 3, a new reality, basically. You got the King of Pentacles in your challenge area. Oh, and by the way, Hangman is attributed to Neptune. Remember, Neptune is retrograde at 29 degrees in Pisces with Saturn in your 8th house of transformation. So you're definitely going to have a big transformative month. King of Pentacles in your challenge area. So there's that. you know, there could be that authority figure that you may not see eye to eye with just a little bit. There could be someone that is a little just not budgy, right? King of Pentacles is Taurus, so earth sign, very grounded, just, you know, the bull. All right. You even see in his throne the bulls. Okay. So it could have to do with money. He is the richest king. It could be like a boss. It could be a recruiter. It could be something like that. Or even like family wise, there could be something there, but just not seeing eye to eye, someone that's not budging about something. Just remember, this is a month to practice patience. All right. There definitely is going to be, and remember, even though it's pentacles are your physical reality too. So it may be, it might be a blessing in disguise if you're looking to, I don't know, buy a car or whatnot. Not a great idea during Mercury retrograde, right? So by next month, maybe that car goes on sale. Maybe there's someone this month is like, ooh, I'm adding all these fees. And, you know, anyway, you get what I'm saying. There just may be a little bit not seeing eye to eye with someone that involves finances or, you know, even your physical reality. Now you got the Five of Cups in your crown. All right. Very interesting, right? Because you are thinking about, like, this month there could be some things from the past. He's looking at the past. He's looking at the spilled cups. They're spilled. You can't do anything with it, but he refuses to look away. Now you see the two cups behind him. All he's got to do is turn around, pick up those cups, cross the bridge, go home, turn on, I don't know, Bring It On, whatever. You put on the Beatles. You know, this is, have some fun. Have that change. Don't, remember what I said earlier. Don't let anyone dictate your feelings. Don't let anything from the past have this anchor over you. All right. That's what this card is. This card is a lot of emotional healing. It could be something with family or your domestic sector, like your domestic environment. It could even be like home related matters. But don't let your past dictate your present. Don't let your past dictate your future. Have that moment. And it could be something that you're thinking about, like, okay. And remember, with retrograde season, that's reassessing things. I'll clarify that for you. But it really is something where, again, have that moment to shake some things free from things. Yeah. And then you got the 3 of Wands. You're going to be fine. You pick up those cups, you move forward, you got the 3 of Wands. Remember what I said. 1, 3, new reality. 3, the birth of new things. We're talking about the Empress here, all corresponding to, you know, she's 3. She's the major. This is huge, okay? Especially because this is you having this spiritual transformation, this spiritual growth as well. Now, you just got the 3 of Wands. The reason why that's huge is because that card is attributed to Sun in Aries. Remember, North Node in Aries in your 9th house of spirituality and your belief system. So things are shifting. This is in your crown, the way that you're seeing things. And then once you look up, you shake off the things from the past that may be like anchors, and you're moving forward. Okay. You even see here, by the way, water under the bridge, right? Okay, so and then here you see all sky. The sky is the limit. This is someone who is ready to go discover things, do new things, do a lot of self-discovery as well. You got the Knight of Swords and the root of your spread. You are ready. This is fearless energy. This is being bold. This is really like being very sharp, quick-witted in terms of communications as well. May actually be something that you, again, people from the past, again, there may be some people that you, especially even when Mercury went into shadow, like in July. But anyway, this is really great. And the reason I say that is because Knight of Swords is Gemini. So there is, remember, that's your social network, groups you belong to, community, big community, like think even like LinkedIn community. All right. But this is you just, wow, look at the fire under his feet. All right. So charging forward, but have it all right, mind, body, spirit, and just charging forward, taking action, thinking forward, being future forward, but moving in that direction as well. Now you have the 2 of Swords in your future. There may be something that you got to think about. And it is because there may be something that's come into your life and now you're like, which direction and whatnot. Trust your intuition. That's all that matters here, because you see the figure, you see her in the chair, blindfolded. So really, really taking that time out. But you see that her back is turned to the moon and the sea. Intuition, emotion. Trust your intuition. Connect with yourself. your emotions as well. All right. So really have that energy, because the Knight of Swords can be, very impulsive. And, this is a month to like, slow down a little bit, reassess things, practice patience. And with the Two of Swords here, there may be just something that you really have to really pause for. I'm going to clarify that one for you too as well. Yeah, you got the Moon and you got the Hermit. Very interesting. Literally 3 cards that are telling you are going to be that's going to make the biggest difference, is connecting, going within, having those introspective moments, really asking those big questions. A lot of y'all may be doing that because, oh wow, that's kind of big here. So you got the Two of Swords. So and don't resist it. Don't resist trusting your intuition, quieting the mind, really listening to your inner voice, because you got the Moon as well. And so the Moon is asking you. The Moon is, first of all, that full moon, pay attention to it. It's going to be really big. It's in Aquarius. Again, that can be something with partnerships and relationships. Now, you got the Two of Swords attributed to Moon in Libra. And so it's a Libra card, the ruler of partnerships and relationships. The Moon in Tarot attributed to Pisces. You got Saturn and Neptune in Pisces in your 8th house. A level of relationships there. So there could be something here with partnerships and relationships that you may have to really, really trust your intuition. Does my intuition tell me that this is right for me? But even if it's not partnerships and relationships, this is just saying, go within, okay? You've got to even face some fears, right? And I say that because Saturn in your 8th house, there could be some, fears that, it's the 8th house. Remember, there's that intensity. And when I say fears, it's really just things that I always say, fear is fiction, by the way. We create it in our heads. Remember, 8th house, there is that intensity, but there is that psychological aspect, really going deep. We can go very Freudian here, but it really is just the things that you may have created in your head, like, oh my God, like you've already have an idea, created this idea of like how something will turn out or whatnot. No, just trust your intuition. That's what you want to listen to, because you also got the Hermit, which is really going within, soul searching energy. Okay, now I'm going to show you something very interesting here. You got the Moon and the Hermit with each other. Look at whose face is in the Moon. Go within. Go within. All right. You even see the Moon is card 18 when 8 equals 9, and then the Hermit card 9. So yeah, it seems like it's going to be a lot of spiritual growth here, transformation in that regard as well. Really connecting with your higher self, because when you add the Hangman, the Two of Swords, the Moon, and the Hermit, even throw in the Star too. Yeah. So you've got all that energy here. You've got all that energy here where, yeah, you may be going through a phase in your life, or even this just transformation in your life that's going to be really, really deep. And it's going to require you to really trust your intuition. And that's going to bring out all this wisdom. And you're going to be able to see your future a lot clearer. Now, let's get to your stuff. Oh, my goodness, Leo. Wow. If you like this reading, by the way, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Talk to me. Tell me what's going on. Happy birthday, y'all. And I love you. Okay. So, yeah, you're going to have to really go within this month. This is going to be a big month for you. This is definitely going to be a big month for you. And it seems like there is someone else involved that could be. So energetically, remember I said partnerships, relationships, that's coming up, but even astrologically, it's happening. There really could be someone that is along your journey this month where it's like you're not seeing eye to eye with, and we'll talk about that. But on a level where it may frustrate you, like we need to talk, but they're ghosting or whatever. Like anyway, you got the Five of Pentacles. This is just saying that yes, a lot of y'all are in this place where you are likely focusing on these low energy frequencies, again, creating this fear in your head. But it's not, it's Saturn and Neptune retrograde. Neptune, again, at 29 degrees, critical degree, leaving this like 14-year cycle. It's a big thing in your 8th house. Okay. So there is a sense of a lot of, and it could be about your future, like what is going on, what's happening. So a lot of y'all may feel this month, it may resonate with you. Something's holding me back. Someone's holding me back. I feel in this place where even financially, there could be some changes happening with work and jobs. You see that you've got the Five of Cups in your crown. You got the Five of Pentacles here. There really could be something career related where it just feels, again, that anchor image that I got earlier. Anyway, speaking of which, look at the pentacles. They're in the shape of an anchor. So here, the same thing. All they have to do is look up. They'll see they're literally outside a church. Those anchors as an anchor of hope. Okay, the pentacles in the shape of an anchor. And so reach out to people. There really could be you going through a transition this month of your transformation, but it really is shaking off anything that you feel is part of the past, anything that you don't need moving forward in this new reality that you're creating, in this transformation that you're about to have. That's also recognizing anything that may be holding you back. Or is it, remember what I said with Saturn during that full moon in Aquarius, the Jupiter-Saturn square? Is there something that I'm doing to limiting myself, my beliefs? Jupiter is beliefs and wisdom as well. So is there anything up here that I'm just like, okay, I need to unroot this and not think this way? You got the Eight of Swords. Now, this is what I was saying. I think there is someone else involved here where the Eight of Swords, we call this the self-victim card, blindfolded, bound, surrounded by swords. So this is someone who's not willing to, doesn't want to face the truth, doesn't want, not being honest with themselves. It's in your external factors area. So the biggest energy that's coming out for me is like, yes, there may be someone that could be avoiding you in a way, or just not being upfront with you about something, or being a little scattered. Remember, Mercury is going to be retrograde in your sign, but in general, Mercury is going to be retrograde where there are communication mishaps. So remember, just practice that patience. If there is someone that you've got to let them see the light or have that conversation with, really could be something, again, like a friend or whatnot. But there's a little bit of both. Like it's almost like we both have to see, it's a two-way street here, is a big energy coming through. Okay, so and honestly, actually, you got the only two people blindfolded in tarot. So you got the Two of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is actually Gemini. It's attributed to Gemini. So remember, it could be a friend. It could be a friend. It could be a group you belong to, social network or whatnot. But it honestly, a lot of y'all, it could resonate with you. There could be something that's really fueling you in terms of, I don't want to face this reality. Remember, you create your reality. So really, really spend that time trusting your intuition. I'll even clarify that one for you. Yeah, and you're going to be, listen, you trust you do all that work, you take that action, you work with Saturn's rules, you're going to be fine. You're going to be absolutely fine. This is going to be wonderful for you. You got the Four of Wands. This is celebration. Remember, I mentioned partnerships and relationships could be a big thing. And again, however that resonates with you, whether it's career, maybe a friend, maybe whatever it is, but you've got the Four of Wands, another card attributed to Aries. This is actually Venus and Aries. So you remember, you got the Three of Wands and the Four of Wands here. And so this is celebration. This is milestone. And you see the happy couple here? So it could be anything. It could be, wands are very passions and creativity and ambitions, but very work related as well. So maybe celebrating a new job or promotion or starting your own business, things like that. There could be something that you're moving toward, this milestone. It could also be a relationship. It could be proposal, getting married. But with the Eight of Swords here, again, someone could have cold feet about something. Maybe they're like, I don't know, and like just reassess. Remember, everyone's reassessing things this month. But again, there's a lot of just going within. Now, speaking of partnerships and relationships, you've got the Two of Cups. So it's what you're seeking. You want this. This is a card where it's like the merging of two souls, okay? Inhabiting one body. This is a lot of healing in this card as well. You see the caduceus in between them, but it's a universal symbol, like a medical symbol, like, right? The healing, but also this driving life force. This is amazing, okay? You see the winged lion, that passion, all right? So you're seeking that move in that direction. Move in that direction. And again, it can be platonic. It can be with a friendship, making up with a friend as well. If that is something you're, just remember, keep your frequency high. You're going through a big transformation this month. And then lastly, Ten of Swords. It's actually really good that you got the Ten of Swords in your final outcome, because that is like the end of it. It's like, if you feel that you are, in these low energy frequencies, some might say like, oh, I hit rock bottom, or then this is the end of it. It's like, no more thinking that way. All right. 10, 1, 0 equals 1, new beginning. This is the card of new dawn. You see the sun coming out in the horizon. So yeah, the sun is optimism, abundance. It's learning from those things that have happened for you, but saying, okay, I'm going to make headspace for all this new stuff that I want to do. Okay. And there you go. And then you got the Emperor. Amazing. So all that power that comes, this is mastery of self. This is, I know who I am. I know what I want. I've got all this power. I am the ruler of my destiny. Not just like ruler of the land, of his destiny. Remember, mastery of self, divine masculine. This is passion, power, knowledge. He's got the world in his hand. I mean, you can have all this. You got the Emperor, the Four of Wands. Just do that introspection. Okay, let's break it down. Let's go. Okay, week by week. Leo, first week of August. You got that new moon in Leo in your sign on August 4th. You got Venus moving into Virgo. We got Mercury going retrograde. We've talked all about this. August 2nd, Venus squaring Uranus. So this is where that like first test of like something may go sideways in terms of career. There could be something here where you're just like, what is going on? Or it could be you that just wants freedom. There's like, I want to shake free from this. If it's a relationship, love, romance, something exciting, do something exciting, unexpected. Remember, Uranus is also breakthroughs. All right. But there really is, don't forget, we still have that sun opposite Pluto energy from the end of July. Again, Pluto in your opposite sign, 7th house, partnerships and relationships, sun in your sign. So, but you've got this great new moon in Leo. You've got this great sun in your sign, sextiling Jupiter, the planet of expansion, with Mercury conjuncting Venus. So I love all those aspects. Let's see what's going on for you, Leo, for the first week of August. Very nice, very nice, very good, very good. You got the Venus, you got the Knight of Pentacles, who is, by the way, is Virgo. So really great, because remember, Venus is moving into Virgo. And so that's really nice. So a lot of reassessing the structure in your life when it comes to stability, especially financial stability. But also remember, there could be something you are moving into where it's new, okay? Something that you wanted, something aligning, where now you're like, okay, I'm in it to win it. I'm in it for the long haul. All right. I've planted seeds. I'm going to reap my rewards. So long-term energy here with the Knight of Pentacles. And remember, patience. Look at this horse is going nowhere. Knights are active. This is patience. All right. Being patient as things grow. Your harvest grows. Now, second week of August. August 14th, we got Mars conjuncting Jupiter. Very, very powerful aspect. Again, this is in your 11th house of your hopes and wishes and dreams. So it's very inspiring. This is just go toward your dreams, make everything happen. You may even find a lot of the goals that you've had things are expanding in that area around this time. It's really, really powerful. And again, we will talk about it more in your weekly reading. Mercury moves into your sign at this point, retrograde, which we talked about. Mars squaring Saturn, Mercury squaring Saturn. On the 18th, the sun will conjunct Mercury. I love this. It is happening in your sign, Mercury Kazemi. So this is that clarity. This is that refresh. This is where you see the missing puzzle piece. I love this for you. All right. So let's see what's going on for you for the second week of August. Oh, hello. You got the 10 of Cups. Really nice. This is actually really amazing. This is really amazing. So the 10 of Cups, this is a lot of joy. This is a lot of joy. This is
enjoyment as well. This is happy everything. This is, you know, the only rainbow in tarot indicating this promising future. The cups aligned in the rainbow, all this enlightenment. You see the happy couple, the happy kids, the happy family. A lot of happy energy here. A lot of things happening for you, and you're gonna feel it this week. Remember, Mars conjuncting Jupiter, so cups, remember that emotions, feelings, love as well. So really, really nice. Now, third week, Leo, we got the full moon in Aquarius, Jupiter squaring Saturn. All right, so just remember, there could be a sense of you just wanting this breakthrough and freedom, and there could be something highlighted around partnerships, relationships. Now, Thursday, we officially move into Virgo season. A lot of emphasis on your daily activities, being really grounded, even feeling some like confidence and self-worth, self-value. That's that energy here in Virgo for you. It's also money. You could have a big focus on money. And then Venus will square Mars on this day as well. We like it when Venus and Mars gets together, but this is just, you know, remember, Venus wants compromise. So this is where, you know, should there be something that comes up, it is in when it comes to money or love, or even like just like self-confidence, or with a friend. There's so much friend stuff here for y'all. It is just like, you know, being, you know, Venus is diplomacy. So just having that compromise. Now on the 23rd, Mercury will sextile Mars. This is absolutely amazing. This is that drive. This is having that vision. This is having that passion. This is all about passion. This is where you could have a lot of negotiations, communications, even important conversations around this time. Really highlighted for you. Really great energy. So let's see what's going on for you, Leo, for the third week of August. Oh, I just put that right there. You're good. You're good. You know the sun rules you, right, in astrology. Anyway, this is really great. This is really, really absolutely amazing. This is abundance. This is optimism. There's this new you. And that's what's going to happen with a lot of, you know, just people in general. Just in August, it's such a game-changing month, and people are going to be having big shifts. Remember, I said there's these shifts in energies. People are going to be reassessing things. There's going to be, but you are wonderful by the third week. It's almost like, I know who I want, what I want. I know who I am. Like all that energy. This is really great. The sun, the biggest yes in tarot: optimism, abundance, vitality, really good health as well. Freedom, that freeness that I was talking about with that full moon in Aquarius. You do see the wisdom child here, that innocence, naked, that freeness, just that, oh, it just feels really good. There's victory here. There's really, really high frequency. I love this for you. Really nice. Now, fourth week, Venus trining Uranus, again, breakthroughs in love, money, love this. Then you have Venus opposite Neptune on the 28th. This is just, you know, really focus on spirituality, enjoying the arts. We're talking about Neptune here, all right? Spirituality is a big thing. You did get a lot of Aries cards too, by the way. So that is your 9th house of spirituality. Just really trust your intuition. And Mercury officially goes direct in your sign. And then Thursday, Venus trining Pluto. This is love. This is power. This is power in love. This is power of love. This is such a joyful aspect. It's really strong. It's really deep. It's really deep. And this is your partnerships and relationships. Again, Pluto here at play. This is even platonic. They're honest. It could be platonic as well. It could be work related, but definitely really deep feelings and, you know, intimacy, love, romance is got to be really highlighted. Money could be on your mind around this time. There definitely could be something here, something that you feel strongly with investments, investing into something around this time. Venus actually moves into Libra at this point, by the way. And so with Mercury having gone retrograde, Venus moving into Libra, where it's its domicile, Libra does rule your third house. So that could be agreements. It could be contracts or signings. Anyway, let's see what's going on for you. We'll talk about more in your weekly reading. So Leo, let's see what's going on for you for the last week of August. And you got the Four of Cups. So this is going to be a week to raise your frequency. Raise your frequency. There could be something that comes in where you're just like, or you could be in a place in your life where just like, okay, things are really good coming after the sun. And the thing that I really, really, really wanted, well, there's something a little off about it. All right. So that's really the energy that's coming through. But remember, this is a month to practice patience, to reassess things, really, really raise your frequency and have that gratitude for the things that you have in your life. Okay. This is also, there could be some things that you are thinking about that might be taking up a little bit too much headspace. Remember, that's something you want to work on. And I'm going to clarify the Four of Cups for you. The Four of Cups is attributed to Moon in Cancer. So Cancer does rule your 12th house. So remember, that is intuition, dreams, paying attention to your dreams. The 12th house is also, it's like facing your fears as well. And it is a little bit of like self-sabotage energy up there as well. So there could be something here where there may be two things, too much of a good thing, but also something that you just feel like is not good enough. But remember, you got a roof over your head. Bananas exist. You love bananas. Love Island, whatever it is. Think about all the great things that you have. So let's clarify this card for you. Okay. 10 of Wands. 6 of Swords. I'm going to do one more. 9 of Cups. Yeah, so the last week it seems like there may be a little bit of a squeeze. You got the 10 of Wands here, but you have the 6 of Swords, which is really great. That is, again, moving into this better headspace. Like, remember what I said earlier, some things up here, but you see swords are the mental suit. It's up here. They're leaving the turbulent waters. All right. There's a lot of comfort, protection. You see the swords in front of the boat, that protection. So you are definitely, your mind is changing. It's shifting. You're seeing things in a different way. And as soon as you do that, everything that you want, that's when things happen. All right. 9 of Cups, not bad. You got the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups, this is, we call it the wish come true card. I say it's genie in a bottle energy. You see him sitting there like a genie in a bottle. A lot of alignment again here. This is a card of satisfaction. I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied. Okay, so once you raise that frequency, you may feel a squeeze if you don't raise that frequency, if you don't feel that gratitude for the things that you have. With the 10 of Wands, it's a lot of burnout energy here. And so you can always unburden yourself. A lot of it is just shifting the way that you're seeing things. And again, that can be thinking in this, like, I'm free. Okay. Now it leads to the 9 of Cups. So you're good. This is long. Okay. Leo, thanks so much for tuning in. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Next week we will go deeper in these aspects. Okay. For the weekly readings, and happy birthday. Y'all are amazing. All right. Thanks so much, Leo. Bye-bye.